Okay, so welcome. I've got us started. I believe I've pressed the magic button as I normally do. So I'm just putting my socks up, so I feel totally comfortable and in the right place to crack on today and hopefully get some better results. Well, I mean, we did okay in the end. Really, watching back, I did actually review a little bit of yesterday's games, so we just may as well sort of go through that quickly and before I send out the tweet. So there was a moment in one of the games that let me check my notes here so I got the right one. I think it was the third one of yesterday. But there was a moment in there where I could have won the game, or there was sort of a move there that I made that was wrong. First of 32. It's this game here at 29-20. I mean, obviously, if you sort of watched this already, you would have seen it sort of, but you may not have sort of realised until after the game sort of would have finished. But yeah, you see here now. So this is where the flag was. And basically sort of I'm sort of looking to try and come in on it, but I made a mistake there. You see here, he didn't attack here. This turns out to be a minor because I decided to come in this way. Well, I mean, my logic was that because that didn't attack, that I thought that it was a bomb, the other bomb, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so that must, oh, I think, is it this one's the other one that's the bomb? Yeah. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so I'd managed to sort of convince myself. I don't know why, because I mean that must have been stuck there, unless that's the other bomb. But I thought that was the minor. But yeah, anyway, I sort of decided to come in here. But if I'd have come over here, the other thing is he could have moved there. But if he didn't here, he sort of moves away there, and I decided to go in there. But if I'd have come across that, I mean, I guess that would have come along anyway, but yeah, that was just something there that I could have won that, really, or there was a chance for me to win that, by doing things slightly differently there. And what else did I make a note of here? Oh no, that's it. Yeah, so it was just that one there that I spotted, and there was another game actually where I had the double bombs there, and I did have a chances on that as well. So alright, this is the tweet I've gone for today. Destiny awaits the brave, because I did like the word destiny yesterday, came up in the stream, so I thought I'd use that in there today. So welcome over, two of you nice and early there, straight in. That's great to see you. I thought I'd sort of fire up a bit early because I was already a couple of minutes. So yeah, that's just my alert telling me that I'm about to go online, so I'll just go live. So yeah, I'm definitely a bit early. I'll just check, set that there so that I'm checking if it comes in correctly. So hopefully, as I say today, then we can get much more results, because I feel quite focused. I feel quite fired up and sort of confident about how that setup was going for me. The new adjustments. So I am actually quite looking forward to doing stuff here today and trying to get some points back on the board. What have I gone? Okay, so yeah, I'm not having dropped too far back down. So we're going to go with this one again and hope that the continued success. I mean, it's all about my sort of level of focus. As I mentioned yesterday, I found that my my early games, I was it's a weird one, when you say to yourself, I want to get in the zone, but you've got to be careful that getting in the zone doesn't mean you're just zoning out, into nothing. So that was sort of what I think was happening to me yesterday, was that I was just sort of, getting lost in the game in the wrong kind of way, really. I'm not quite sure, like, that's the best way to describe it. I just felt like I wasn't in the zone, I was zoning out. I don't know how to describe it well. Obviously one's not got much focus and the other one is sort of 100% focused, so they're opposite ends of the spectrum. But it's a strange one, because like I say, I sort of felt okay and everything and that, but yeah, I think it was also to do with that new setup. The moment I changed, definitely, that I kind of like extra thinking of, what am I doing, or what do I need to do over that side. And then, it was only later on in those games, in that batch of streams, that I realised that I've got a two-pronged attack now going on. Obviously I was sort of focusing all on this, what I was doing down here. And I mean, shout out to Dobby as well. They've put a comment. I kept calling her she originally, but it's actually a guy. Sorry about that. But yeah, he mentioned a comment on one of my streams from yesterday, I think it was, about sort of not moving too many pieces, and I think that's what I was doing as well. I was only sort of moving stuff up here originally, but then I need to sort of, once I start getting maybe a bit of a dangerous area with marshals, potential marshals, then sort of maybe start attacking down that side. So even though I know it's not advisable all the time, sometimes I've got to kind of play my natural game, and I do obviously. Well, I mean, obviously you do have to move your pieces sometimes if if things are happening. So. But yeah, I certainly am going to try and be more aware of not moving things I don't need to move. Problem is, I like to be quite creative with my bluffing, so if I've got something that's not moved and has not been revealed, and then I've got a chance to bluff with it, I will sort of more often than not take that opportunity and just sort of take the risk of moving it. I mean, I had a great spy bluff work for me yesterday as well. Which I was really happy about. I moved up a Louis as a fake spy early. I mean, I was quite lucky in that game actually, because his colonel was heading back round, and he could have sort of put threat on that a bit quicker. So alright, so yeah, the first key move for me in this setup now is to get this captain covered here, and then sort of just bring this sergeant now. Okay, so he's now, well, I mean, I suppose it's not too big a move, is it, coming in with a captain, but that's interesting that he's sort of just bold like that, So alright, okay, so yeah, that was the other thing with that scout there. I revealed a frontline general down there the other day. So okay, well, I mean I am going to sort of cover this captain, just in case, because obviously if it's a major coming in, then it's worth having, Okay, so it is, yeah. So well, I mean, I won't deny myself that getting that major there. So I wonder what we got coming in now then. I dare say actually I don't want to do that as a misclick. I dare say it's looking like he's going to be bold. Okay, so well, I mean, what I may do then is just start to, because he might come in for the sergeant. Yeah, well, that's alright. I mean, is he going to just go for it? Yeah, he is. Wow, well, this could make my life very easy for me, the way this is going. He's really sort of not putting too much concern into it and how he's attacking there. I mean, now I wonder, are we going to get the general coming down in frustration? This would be a lovely start for me, nice and easy without panic. So yeah, let me just then do that. So we're up now. Yeah, we got the major as well. So let's see here what he's going to do. Yeah, so he's sort of faking it there, so that's all right. Let him do that. Now, I mean, that's likely possibly to be a captain, so I might just sort of bring this over anyway. I mean, we do know whatever he's going to come in with for that captain now is going to be a goner as well, so that's good. So we're going to be up 2 majors on him now. So I don't think he's going to be happy about that. And I mean, if he's going to say that he's got his Yeah, so that's what I was wondering actually, if that was going to be a captain there. So that's why I sort of put that major there. So that's fine. And now if he wants to do, you know, if he wants to come in, if that is an exchange, then alright, so yeah, I mean, all I'm sort of now got to be careful of is obviously general now coming in, I dare say. Okay. So, alright, well, I mean, he does know that I've got a colonel there. Oh, he seems to have forgotten about that. So that's handy as well. So he's just wiping out his pieces now. So, yeah, now I'm expecting, obviously, the general. Okay. I might just sort of, yeah, just start to move this stuff over now. Okay, so is that what he's saying there, that he's possibly got his general now coming in? I wonder. I mean, he's got scouts left, so yeah, let's just try and sort of flush those out, and can sort of continue to do that. That's all right, and sort of do it so that he won't know where the marshal is. And what I'll do is I'll just start to press up now, because I've got a feeling this is going to be the general coming in. So I mean, what I'll do is I'm just going to sort of press down then and sort of try and get it pinned in. I mean, he may sort of be going for the spy attack, so in which case I'll just get a scout ready on this side, I think, because he obviously wants to sort of come in and pressure on it, you know. So alright, well, let's see here. See if I can sort of nab this spy. So that's alright, I believe it to be the spy, yeah. So okay, so yeah, we're sort of getting him, you know. I've got a feeling this is the general now, so we've really going to have a situation here where he's not going to have much left in the bank to do anything with. Yeah, okay. So alright, well, he has got the colonel, obviously, so yeah, it's not all plain sailing just yet. Okay, well, I've got him on the 2 square rule here. So, and also we got his spy. So, okay, well, I mean, let's. Right, so that's just a minor. So, alright, well, let me just get the colonel over then, I guess, you know. I mean, he has got 2 colonels, so yeah, I could do with sort of getting one of those out of the way, really. Because they could potentially cause me problems. Going in on anything else that's moved. I didn't sort of realise really that it didn't sort of really dawn on me that he had the 2 colonels. I mean, obviously, you know, he could potentially lotto. I mean, that's going to be what I'm hoping, is that he'll sort of lotto. Now that's worth sort of cornering in here, because it's just sort of come out of there. Okay, well, I can get one of those. That's a minor. So I mean, I've got the advantages on the majors anyway, so I don't need to worry too much about losing majors. Let's see what that is then. Okay, that is one of his colonels then. Oh, well, he's just sacrificing that for a captain. Well, that is really handy because, you know, the two of them would have been a bit of an issue for me to continue with. So, well, he's now... I mean, I'd like to sort of get, obviously, the fix on the other colonel. I mean, I've got a feeling it's down that way. But, okay, well, it looks as though it could be this one then. So, let's see. No, alright, so, okay, well... sort of potential here for lottoing, obviously. So what I may do, yeah, I mean, I'll get it ready to pin, you know. I mean, I may salvage this miner as well, and I'm not going to lose a great deal then. We sort of get a salvage on a miner, you know. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Alright, so now then, let's get this other one over there pinned in. I've got a feeling that's the colonel there then. I can sort of deal with that on that side. Okay, so I wonder if that's it there, because I've got to be aware of anything else. I mean, what I can do then is I'll get a fix on that then with this way. Just double check it. Let's see here. I mean, he sort of sacrificed his last colonel, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's sort of going to do that again. So let's just press here. Yeah, he is. I can't believe it. What a silly thing to do. I mean, you know, he would have probably been better off coming and doing an exchange, trying to do something else down there. So, well, I mean, we got all these majors then, so, you know, we can sort of pin everything else down here now, happily, and even sort of block that one off. And really, I think, you know, he's in a lot of trouble now. I mean, there's really not a great deal of point for him to sort of keep going. All right, well, we'll get that miner then, get that done. But this is looking healthy for us, I must say. Well, it's obvious, isn't it, really? I mean, I think I'm sort of a bit getting a bit excited there that you know, sort of just talking you know, the blatantly obvious. Okay, well, you know, at least he's making a go of it, I suppose. Give him a bit of credit for that, although, you know, I don't think he's got any idea how to go. Well, I think I've got him, you know, basically sort of all the lanes are blocked and stuff, and we've got his key pieces. Oh, we'll have that first then if he wants. It's just a case here now of sort of whittling him away, you know. So I hope you're enjoying this one, guys. Good start to your foe. Started aggressively. Yeah, well, he didn't get very far with his aggression though. I was well and truly ready for him. It was an interesting one though, because I sort of had to use the original side, really, the majority of it, but it came in handy getting the major down that side early. And obviously when he came in with his marshal, that's okay. So I better just keep an eye on that scout, because he may be one of these characters that want to sort of get that scout running around rogue. There is a video of mine on one of my streams where there's a rogue scout that's dealt with, so it looks as though we may have sort of scuppered that happening. Yeah, so that's the last scout, because that's another reason why it's worth getting rid of scouts, because you know, it saves you the aggravation of that later on. So let's just pin that there, get this one. Okay, so he's going around there. So we can sort of just do that on him as well. He's obviously going to try and get me to make a mistake there, let one of those through. So we ain't going to let that happen. We can just slowly but surely put him out of his misery here. So yeah, I can still sort of block him if need be. It would be nice to sort of sneak round now with a miner really, and just sort of obviously go in on his flag, just to sort of get that satisfaction. But I mean, I think he's probably a little bit frustrated here now at the net's closing in on him well and truly. So alright, well, let's go in that way then. He's gonna have to sort of make a move. Okay, well, there we go then. So that's a good start to the day. 13 minutes there, nice and comfortable, gotta say. So we'll go again here then. We'll go straight in again. I like the fact he doesn't surrender. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I am one of those cats. But if I know it's futile, then you know, I'm not going to waste my time. But sometimes, you know, this. If you think, I mean, if I was playing someone that was doing what I just did to them, if they were doing it to me, then I would quit, because I know they know what they're doing. They're not going to make many mistakes, you know. And obviously, I would only do it if I'd worked something out, or if I knew there was a possibility, if I had more numbers, or what people could do as well is, you know, they will pin. You know, if I realise that there's an opportunity to drag something away, I made such a shame yesterday. I made a mistake on one game where I put my miner in the corner here, and then sort of came in with a scout to try and outflank. But if I'd have put the scout there and then gone, I could have done it. So even in that game, because what you can do is when they're chasing you with two pieces, drag those two over the other way, and then come in blindside. You can do it, but you know, you've got to have an idea what you're doing and what you want to do, and then sort of try and execute. But I mean, someone like that, they were just sort of running around in circles, running away. That's different. I wouldn't do that, you know. I mean, if I want to battle it out to the bitter death, you know, then I will only do that if I think there's a glimmer of hope there somewhere. So yeah, I mean, I thought it was funny that he was carrying on, but yeah. All you have to do is now stay connected to the game. Yeah, that's right, Brian. That is the main concern today. Is stay connected internet-wise. It seems to be good here now. So, fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Touch wood. Touch wood. But yeah, great to see you all. 4 of you. Okay, we'll drop down to 3. Spoke too soon there, but good to see you all joining me tonight. I always appreciate your company very much when I play. I mean, it adds to my game. I mean, I think I'm warming into the channel now, and warming into commentating and entertaining as well as concentrating. I've found my happy balance there. So yeah, I think we're sort of getting there. We're getting there. I'm really hoping I can get to gold by the end of today. Okay, so what we got? Okay, so they're going now. So I can't remember what it was, guys. I think the same as us, weren't they? I'm not sure if I played this character. Excuse me. Oh, this would be nice if you don't want to play. Sorry guys, I always end up drinking my coffee a bit too quick and then talking, and end up with a bit of windy pops. So excuse me about that. Oh, okay, so we have got movement now. Well, no, I mean, I won't necessarily go with that scout first. I've got to get this covered. It really is now crucial to my game here. Get that done. Let's see what happens here. I mean, if these don't attack, that's interesting then. So we didn't get an attack there. Oh, so I wonder, because I just thought to myself, if I put the scout there, if none of these attack, oh well, I was going to say it could be 3 bombs, but obviously not there. So well, if he's coming down looking for that captain, so let's do what we did a minute ago. It worked a treat. Okay. So okay, well, he's, yeah, I mean, he's going to go for an exchange, I guess. So we'll let him switch on the 2 square rule there if he wants to. And then I'll sort of just do this tactic now with a charge with a captain. Okay, so I mean, now he's obviously probably going to think the same thing again. So, alright, well, we know we've got the one bomb there. I mean, he's likely to be doing it again, you see, going in for the exchange. Okay, well, yeah, I should have perhaps left that then, really, because, oh, okay, so we've got the captain there. Yeah, I should have left that, really, in case he was doing it differently this time. So, that's a shame. It's not worked out as well as I'd like here. But we do know we've got a bomb, got a captain. I mean, now potentially we can pin that captain, I guess. Alright. So, okay, alright, well, I won't worry too much about it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so then now, you know, I've got to get this route ready. But that brings me up a captain. Now we've got a major there. Now, I mean, if he's yeah, okay, so I mean that's going to be a bluff with a minor there then. So okay, let's just take it easy here. See what we got there. Oh wow, a colonel. Okay, so that's very nice to know. So we can sort of look to pin that. Okay. Well, I mean, he's saying that, but I don't believe the marshal would be there. Oh dear. Well, it is. Okay. Oh dear. Well, that is a shame. I shouldn't have, maybe not necessarily have took the risk there. Well, that is unusual. But we do know obviously now then where that marshal is. He's again sort of pressing on this captain. Well, if he goes this way we can sort of test, I guess. But that's a shame. Yeah, I mean if he's going to go that way, I think that's a minor. Yeah. Well, that's a shame. So I now got to, you know, prove that I can make that information count. Okay, so he's now just coming down then, with his marshal. I mean, I might sort of go in on that major. See what he's going to do there. I mean, he's likely to sort of move it out, I guess. Yeah. So, alright, well, let me see if I can get a fix then on one of his other big guns then. Okay, so alright, well, he's just looking to move there then. So, I mean, he doesn't okay, so he's sort of got himself a bit pinned there. Okay, so yeah, perhaps maybe I could sort of, well, we don't know where his general is, so just thinking what's the best thing to go in on. Maybe sort of get a fix on this colonel. Right, okay. So, alright, well, let me go in then and see if I can bluff on that colonel now. That's a major coming back. Let me see here what we got. Okay, so that's a captain. So we are still up a captain, so I mean, what I need to do possibly is mobilise now with my marshal a bit. This is his marshal now, I believe. I have been a bit thrown by what's happened now, so I'm just going to start sort of going in on stuff cautiously, then testing first, you know. We've got a colonel here, we've got a major here. I mean, obviously now the general, let me think what's the best way here. He's not going to be able to sort of get out, whatever that is anyway. Let's test that. So okay, well, you know, I can sort of go in on that, I guess, move in with a captain. That's the advantage I've got as well. Let's leave him sort of concentrating down there. Sorry on this one, guys, but actually, yeah, the other thing I could potentially need to do is get the spy ready for that marshal. This we do not know yet what it is. But yeah, any tips on this one, guys, please feel free to share. But yeah, it was a bit unfortunate that I couldn't do as much damage with the general as I was hoping. Okay, so yeah, he's now just tested there, obviously. So what we'll do is we'll just sort of pull back a bit so that I don't do the exchange straight away. I mean, he's obviously going to come in for the captain there. We have got that advantage anyway. Now that hasn't attacked, so I'm tempted to think that it's a bomb. It's a sort of bomb here. And what I may do is I may sort of fake with this major. To try and encourage this colonel down behind, but I doubt it. I mean, he's likely to sort of just yeah, go around that way, you know, or back into safety. Yeah. So alright, well, that's another major there. So let me do this then. Let's go behind. Okay. Well, I mean, it's, you know, it was one of the advantages that I had, so it's not too bad. I mean, I can sort of live with that. Alright, so then, okay, so I think this was a major, if I remember rightly, or I mean, he sort of moved stuff around while I was concentrating down there. He's got 3 scouts left. I mean, this, I mean, I'd like to sort of obviously now find out which one's the general, you know. Let's see what that is. Oh, right, okay. So, well, then in that case, you know, I can sort of just start to like, okay, well, I need to get this major out now. Alright, well, that's alright. And I guess, yeah, even the colonel. Now we've got 1 bomb there then. So, I mean, I might just sort of start to press with this minor. He's Is he going to want to take a risk on that major? Oh, right, okay. So let's see here if he's going to go for it. I mean, if he wants to take a risk on that one. That's a shame. Well, I'm going to have to salvage the colonel. And I guess, yeah, what will happen is potentially I can sort of pin now. As best as possible. You know, it's a shame that I didn't think that through carefully enough. I've got to, yeah, now look to try and sort of do something now, I guess, here. I mean, I've got to try and sort of fake here with my marshal somehow. And hope that I can sort of put enough threat on this now. And let's see here. I mean, I doubt that's going to be the spy. Oh, I shouldn't have really done that because yeah, alright, well I'm gonna have to sort of that's a shame. Well, have to be a bit careful. I mean, he's obviously gonna sort of look to come in, so and sort of do an exchange, you know. So alright, well let's see here. We know we got the colonel down there. And if we've got another bomb here. Okay, so I mean, I have got the colonel advantage as well, so I can perhaps sort of just salvage stuff here. I mean, it's probably going to be a minor, I would imagine now. Okay, so yeah, I'll just sort of do that. Okay, alright, so now he's moving in with his marshal. So let's see here. Let's better start moving stuff here. Get the spy just tucked away a little bit. Maybe start to play a bit of a bluff. I wonder if I can sort of get him pinned here now with this general now. Where's he gonna go? I mean, it's a bit of a risk because I end up sort of having to sort of send his general back this way, and you know, I've got to hope then that he, well, yeah, no, so he's only going to do it that way. Alright, so that's alright, because what I want to do is sort of pin it, you know, I do have to sort of pin it. Okay, so what what I'm fully expecting now, obviously, is his sort of marshal to come in. Oh, right, so actually I messed up there. Oh, no, I needed to get that out of there. That was an error. Oh, dear, I lost a major for nothing there. I've got a major up on him, though, so... I mean, I might just sort of have to sort of bite the bullet, you know. He's still got 2 scouts as well, actually, I need to be aware of. Right, so we have got his other colonel there, yeah, so I don't need to worry too much. I can sort of just try and salvage this here. I've got to be careful that now my spy is not too exposed, you see. I mean, I guess realistically, what's the situation? Oh, he's up Louis and sergeants and stuff. So, alright, well, I mean, yeah, that there then is now sort of pinned in. I sort of look to maybe sort of force his... we know that's a bomb as well, so... anything in behind it. Okay, so he's now looking to get a fix on that, so I better get that sorted out. And better get that away. And what we'll do is this time we'll get the miner up there to cover that. Yeah, because now he's sort of coming in again. And yeah, what I may do is even sort of now just get this sergeant out. So, I mean, you know, potentially we sort of got him pinned over that side now with the fact that he's got these bombs. So, alright, so now over here then, oh, I've only got 2 miners left. And what's he got? He's got 2 majors. So, yeah, I mean, I need to be aware of those majors now. Because obviously if he comes... alright, so he's now going to come back that way. So let me see. He's now looking to sort of come in there. That's it. So on stuff that's moving there. Okay, so yeah, now whatever he's doing there. So well, yeah, he's up 1 major, and he's so. I think it was around this side though, or one of them was. So I need to be careful of that coming in. And also, of course, his spy. If I can get rid of this scout. And what else has he got? He's got a captain. I guess I've got to put my captain down there. I mean, realistically, this miner, I've got to use it up here carefully, really, because what's the situation with sergeants? Yeah, he's up on me on sergeants. I mean, I need to sort of establish other bombs. Sorry about this one, guys. This is a tough one. I need to, yeah, so I mean we got 1-2 bombs, I believe. Now we did establish, and I've got a feeling we did establish that one as well. Oh no, this one here, so 1, 2, 3. Did I get a bomb there? I'm not sure. But we may get a buffer run down here now, because they're sort of taking their time a bit here. Alright, so that I think could be a major as well. So I mean what I may just do then is sort of try and maybe use the sergeants in advance of yeah, or maybe use those as an alternative defense down here, because I think, you know, the miners are going to be more important, I think. Because I mean I could have one area bombed in and I could have another area bombed in there. So but if I leave it, okay, well I mean I guess it could be a major then. Well that's handy really, because I want to get that out. I mean, yeah, if he's sort of going to go down there with a miner, what's the situation in Lewis as well? I mean, I know he's got one major around that side. I know I need to be aware though, this is the marshal here. And I mean, yeah, I think what's probably happened, he's probably got now the spy coming down. And that may have been a miner beforehand. So let me just look to sort of get this miner then up here. Okay, so he's now coming in that way, so alright, well let's see what he's going to do there. So yeah, I mean I think that one's a spy. I think this is sort of like a miner or something. I mean, let's just see if he'll let this miner pass. Okay. Oh, I see. So now I wonder if I can get him on the 2 square rule here. I'm not sure. Actually, I didn't realise exactly what I'd done. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure if that was sort of worth doing. Alright, well, okay, so alright, well what that would do is sort of reveal, I guess, yeah, that's a spy. So okay, well I mean if he gives me a chance to come back with a colonel, but it's a shame that that's the major. Because I mean, you know, I was hoping that I'll be able to get that back. Oh, now in actual fact, yeah, oh that's a bit of luck there, because I almost had my spy sort of in trouble there. Alright, so okay, well I've got to be careful of it, getting in trouble. Yeah, now she is going to be in a bit of trouble, and I mean that's probably going to be able to take that miner. So let me just see if I can sort of do something here. This is a shame here that he's managed to get me. Oh, right, and that's the other major over there. Okay, well, he sort of played a good way of doing it there. Not allowing me in with that miner. Alright, well, so let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3. I mean, I guess I've got to sort a lotto with this. Sergeant a bit now. Okay, so we got, I think we had 2 bombs there, so I mean, we could be looking at 1, 2. Let's see if I can rescue this captain. Oh no. Got to disconnect here, and this isn't working out perfectly now. Alright, well that's come back reasonably quick now, so that's good. Sorry about that, guys. So alright, so now he's coming back there that way. So alright, well I need to sort of realistically then just sort of get this covered and maybe look to pin stuff. I mean, I reckon we're looking at 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, what I need to do again is sort of block down here first and foremost. Okay, so he's got 1 more scout left. So okay, he's going to go there. I'm going to go right. So oh no. Oh dear. So hold on. So he's going to go. So I can go 1, go 2. I'll go 3, 4. So yeah, I need to sort of just pull it back. Oh, actually no, made a mistake. Oh no. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh no. That was a mistake, guys. That was a mistake. So, I mean, I've got to make a charge here now then. I mean, I've got a feeling we got 1, 2, 3 bombs there. I'm going to have to sort of go for it here now. I mean, I think he's got sort of 2 pinned in. Oh no. Oh well. I had to sort of try. That's a shame. So I mean, I guess he must be 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I mean, it looks as though he might not be pinned in. I lost track there. What's happened? See. That's a shame. Oh dear. Really made a muck up of that. And yeah, I mean, I don't know where the captain is, but I mean, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it must be, unless I've made a mistake again. I'm sure that this one was a bomb, you see, so I mean, unless his flag's over there and I've made a mistake. Well, I'm hoping it's sort of in here. Oh no! I'm sure I tested that one. Well, that's a mistake then, guys. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how I managed to get that defeat. Well, I mean, you know, it scuppered me a bit early doors losing that general. But I got confused over here with the bombs as well. So sorry about that, guys. Let's have a break and come back in about sort of, well, I'm not going to schedule, I'm just going to come straight back when I've had my little bit of fresh air and check a couple of things. Alright, so sorry about that one, guys. I'm kicking myself a little bit about that, but I mean, losing the general early, I mean, it did happen to me yesterday, I think, and I still managed to win. But yeah, let me know, guys, in the comments, yeah, in the chat there, what happened, what went wrong there, do you reckon? I mean, did I forget stuff with the bombs over on the left hand side? I mean, I think I did. But and where was the flag? Was the flag here, I wonder, just out in the open? Because all his artillery was down here, so I bet that was the flag there. I'll have to double check if that moved all game. Let me know if anyone did notice that. But great to see 5 of you, much appreciated. Yeah, very, and great to see you, Nikos, as well. I forgot to say. And yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? And obviously, Brian, good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, see you very shortly, guys. Won't be long. I'm just, you know, gonna have a little bit of a break, and I'll see you again shortly. All right, bye.